Hello there, my name is Eladrium, and welcome back to Bedrock, and for the first time ever, welcome to 1.19. And in celebration of a new update landing on the server and a new day, we're going to be doing some 1.19 things. And if you haven't heard by now, 1.19 has added a brand new mob called the Allay. And I can't believe that they added a mob after my name. It's just so great having a mob named after you in Minecraft. So we are going to go and find ourselves these Allays because they are just the cutest little fairy pixie things, and I just have to have them around my base. I think they are going to add some fantastic ambiance. But before we do that, do want to show off what our base area has been looking like. This is our 11th episode. We officially have 10 episodes out now at the time of publication of this video, and we have done a ton of work really getting this place up and going. So you can see over here, we have our iron farm, and then also over here is our main area, and it's starting to shape up to be something I'm quite proud of. I think what I'd like to do is we definitely need to add that water feature that I've been talking about for a few episodes. We'll probably get that done here in this episode today, and maybe build up some additional pathways over here to our quote-unquote mansion. And then we really need to do something with this village up here. I'm thinking that we can convert this to be a more realistic village, something where our villagers can really roam around freely, do what they want to do without really us getting involved too much in their day-to-day lives, and hopefully have just a realistic place where they can hang out and enjoy. And then maybe we can get some of the other trades that we haven't quite finished out yet. But overall, this area is really starting to shape up, and I am super duper happy with where we stand now. Now, as I understand it, Allays spawn in woodland mansions, or at least they have a higher probability of spawning inside of the woodland mansions. I know that occasionally they will spawn in pillager outposts, but finding pillager outposts, especially those that we haven't already rendered in existing chunks, is going to be a little bit more difficult, and woodland mansions, I've heard, have a much higher probability of them spawning in. So we are going to go there first and take a look to see if we can find some there. And like I said, I've never done a woodland mansion before. So in preparation for that, I do want to have some potions set up just in case we need it. I'm thinking having some night vision in case it's super dark in there, and that way you guys can see a little bit better. And also some strength potions in case we need it. I don't know what evokers or the illagers are really going to do once we get in there, so I'm really going to try to get anything that we need, including some golden apples and a couple of other things set up for us. So I'm going to get as prepared as I can because I honestly don't know what to expect. I am fully decked out in netherite armor, but you never know with these things, and I'd hate to die with all our netherite armor and tools. So we are going to make sure that we are as prepared as possible before taking this on. And it looks like we have ourselves a pretty full shulker box right now. I don't really think I'm going to need much more than that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this down, and we'll just leave that water up there, and we'll take these shulker boxes. And after chasing a villager through nether portals 4 or 5 times, I finally have a cartographer that is all set up and ready to go. We could just go ahead and break that bed here. That's a bad idea to have in the nether. But our cartographer will sell us both an Ocean Explorer map and a Woodland Mansion map. I'm going to go ahead and grab both of those right here. And this is going to help us find the Woodland Mansion. I am trying not to use chunk base or any of these other tools. I'm trying to keep this as a vanilla experience as possible. So this guy is going to be our ticket for finding our first Woodland Mansion and thoroughly exploring it. And I believe with that, we have all of our supplies prepped and ready to go. So all that's left to do is find ourselves our first woodland mansion. Ooh, I'm just so excited. All right, so let's pull out our map here and... I don't think that's supposed to do that. Why is that spinning? Why is that spinning? I don't think it should be spinning like that. Does that mean we're just not in the right chunk area? No, it should show us the location of the mansion, right? Yeah, it should be showing us the location of the mansion. Something's wrong with this map. See, do I move over a little bit? Does it go anywhere? Do I put it in my offhand? Does it work in my offhand? No, it's not working in here either. Oh, Oh, you know, I think I know what's wrong. Should that be a bug or not? I don't know if that should be a bug. I think when we went to the Nether, because we got the map in the Nether, it's trying to track something from another dimension, even though the map and the compass should be in the overworld. And because we got it in the Nether, it's all confused. So I bet if we go to the Nether, will this track through the Nether? Let's find out. Portal. All right, here we are. And we have an area, but compasses don't work pointing to an overworld location. So yeah, so this map's totally useless. That was a lot of things that we've wasted with him. So I guess what we need to do is figure out how to get him back into the overworld without him dying or running away like they always do, and then do another trade with him out in the overworld. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? That cartographer sold us a bad map. He sold us a bad map. I feel like I got totally ripped off. I feel like I just got completely ripped off. But after shoveling that villager back and forth through portals, I finally got him locked up in a place where he shouldn't despawn and vanish away. So now that we have a map, we are raring to go. Hopefully this is going to be relatively easy. I don't know. I've never done it before. Also never been out this far, so I'm a little bit worried to find out what we're going to find. But while we're flying over here, let's talk a little bit about a couple of the other things that we're going to do in a future episode. Obviously, allies are not the only thing that they added in 1.19. We also have frogs and froglights and mangrove forest, which I did explore some a little bit off camera. But I think the big thing that I'm really going to want to do is find one of those ancient cities. And I know a few episodes ago we talked about doing a larger boss battle mashup between the Warden and the End Dragon, but I think it would actually be more entertaining to do a mashup between the Warden and the Wither. I think that could cause some real chaos and pandemonium. So make sure you stay subscribed so that you can find out when that episode becomes available. And they said they got rid of Birch Forest in 1.19. These look like tall birch trees to me. I don't know what the new Birch Forest was supposed to look like. I just heard people complain about it. Yeah, we should probably sleep right here before it gets too dark. Sleep here in one of the new 1.19 generated Birch Forests. And I feel we're getting pretty close. Oh yeah, there it is. There is our first woodland mansion. And my first woodland mansion ever that I found in survival. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Though I did use up all of my rockets getting here. I think at some point we're going to need to make a gunpowder farm. I'm not exactly sure what the most efficient way to do that is on Bedrock. So if you have any suggestions for that, please leave me a note down in the comments. I'll probably pull one up from another YouTuber, but I would very much like to build a gunpowder farm that can actually, make some rockets for you. Now, before we go in, I'm going to set my spawn. I know that I have had very bad luck with setting my spawn in several episodes now. Oh, wow. See, look, we're already getting started. Gotta love that knockback bow, though. All right. Oh, can you drop gunpowder? That's convenient. Okay, I guess we're going. Just need to clear this out. Anyone back here? I didn't bring any torches with me. I think that was a mistake. I should have brought torches. I didn't know it was going to be so dark. But I also have no idea what to expect because I really didn't plan ahead. Let's see if we can get him. There we go. Well, if I just clear this with this bow, this should be... Doesn't look very hard. All right. Ooh, chest room. I'm sure there's lots of good things in here. These are all going to be empty army. This would be an awesome opportunity. Hello. Nope. Go away. This would be an awesome opportunity to have some treasure or something. But no. No, these are all empty. That's not very rewarding. Now remember, we are looking for allies. So let's keep a keen eye out for any of the, I think they're prison rooms that we should expect. They might be hidden, though I'm not seeing any right here. Ooh, books. Books. I really like that there are libraries here. We are going to have to steal every single one of these books because I would like a large library with bookshelves somewhere in one of my bases. And I used quite a bit of books actually trading up those villagers and our librarians, so this should be a really good way to restock all of that. Oh, I heard a Vindicator. First Vindicator. Oh. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Thought that would be a little bit more challenge, but I guess that bow works. Huh, okay. And I know that this is incredibly childish, but I'm jumping on the bed. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't jump on your bed. You'll wear out the springs. But if you're in Minecraft, jump on the bed of the Illagers and the Evokers. All right, so we got ourselves a totem, a couple totems actually, but I have searched this mansion from top to bottom and I have not found the prison room. So I don't think there's any allies here. We're gonna have to go looking elsewhere. I'm not gonna lie, that was incredibly disappointing not finding allies there in the mansion, but on our way back, I did find ourselves a pillager outpost, so let's have a look-see around here and see if there are any allies here. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna, don't necessarily want to kill him because I'll get the bad omen. Oh well, I guess I'm getting it. Enchanting potion. More guys down here. And I hear them. I hear them. They're right here. 4 of them. 4 allies. All right, I've cleared out all the villagers for now, Illagers, and let's get these guys out of, oh, they're gonna leave really quick. Hold on, let me go ahead and get some blocks so that they are attracted to me. And we'll get some name tags and some leads. And where's the other one? There was 4 of them. I need all 4 of them. Oh, here you go. There you are, darling. Come with me, sweetheart. Come with me, sweetheart. I am gonna bring you to a place where you will not be locked up in a... Ooh, don't get in front of me while I'm doing that. Please, I don't want to hurt you. I'm going to bring you home to a nice, safe place where you won't be locked up in a tiny 2x2 cell. I won't promise that it'll be better than, you know, a 15x15 cell, and you'll be leaded, but you can come home with me and I'll take real good care of you. Oh, you precious little things. Oh, this is just adorable. The allies are just so cute. And they make that cute little squeal sound. Ugh. Okay, here we are. This has been a really long walk. Been having to clear out trees using this hoe that I found, and there's our base right over there. Home sweet home. Just have to cross another river. Just one more river, and then we're home. And here we are, home at last. That was an incredibly long walk, so we're just gonna take all of these guys. This is like a ceiling fan. I have created an ally ceiling fan decoration inside of my room. This is just the most adorable thing ever. Oh, they're so cute. So I'm gonna let these guys just hang out down here for a little bit. I'm gonna give them some music box and some jukeboxes to jam out to, and probably will also breed them up with some amethyst shards and a couple of other things. But for now, we're just gonna leave them down here. But our next project for today is building up this waterfall structure that I have been talking about, I think, since episode 2. So we're finally going to take care of it. So why don't you sit back, relax, enjoy the music that I have picked out for you, and let's start ourselves a new time lapse. one super duper time lapse later, our door was taken off of its hinge. I think a zombie broke into the house where we were working on the time lapse, but I think the dog got him. So good job on the dog. But we are finally done with our water feature, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've tried to mix just a little bit of everything. I got a tree sticking out over the edge here. Got some of these sugarcane reeds, some of these lily pads, a bunch of other things. And I also added some of this bamboo over here. I know it really doesn't kind of fit in with the overall aesthetic, but I think it really works for a water feature. I think they make better reeds than normal, just regular sugarcane. But over here, we now have a path that winds around and goes most of the way down. I ran out of wood, so I'm gonna have to go chop down some more wood, so mind the gap here. But down here, have a secondary layer of our waterfall, and I really like how the texture turned out for this kind of jutting out portion right here. I think it works really well, and I'm really happy with it. But I think one of the things that I think I might do is just extend this out and maybe make like a little river that goes across our base between this and the mansion on the other side, and then also maybe do a couple more paths, maybe a couple footbridges, and you know, we can transform this from being just kind of a corner piece to a more centerpiece. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I always love hearing from you guys. And remember, you are always welcome on Bedrock. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.